But I am just going to kind of lock in high and try to give the best vision of the field. So I don't know Team Veritie very well. So if anybody knows in chat, let me know what you guys know about them. I'm learning more and more about Team PAC quite a bit. And I believe everyone on their roster is elite and ranked. So, again, not sure on the Veritie side. But nice clearance there right to Danny. So Danny is going to scoop it up. Docky streaking up top. I'm sure they'll find him. Yep, that's a very good pass. Seiko trying to get back. Again, Seiko is the attacker typically. Off the wall to himself. Ooh, big clearance. I think was trying to get it right back to Seiko, but not going to be able to convert there. Nice job putting the pressure right immediately back on them, hoping they aren't going to get that transition. All right, Seiko finds Carl. Carl usually playing the defense, so interesting to see him up. It's going to pass way back to Tag. And, whoops, sorry, messed up the camera there for a second. So Tag, unfortunately, gives it away. Danny scoops it up coming into the corner. I like the slow play here. Maverick came in with the extra effort. I'm kind of surprised by that. So Seiko picks it up. He and Tempeh going to be working this bottom area. Off the crossbar, almost solos it. Man, Ankh got a little lucky there. I don't think Ankh dove. He may have, and I may have missed it. So if I missed that, that's my apologies. And Docky wide open on the side there. Goes for the pass and just misses Danny. I think Danny got body blocked there by Tempeh, so couldn't get the angle he was looking for. I really like that attempt there. So Docky coming out wide. Good clear by Carl. Carl just says, let's get that out of here. But Docky continuously is left pretty open here on this bottom side. It'll be interesting to see how they end up adjusting to this, as Docky has kind of had his way there. Oh, Maverick stopped. I'm not sure why Maverick stopped there. That was interesting. Egg going to clear it out. Again, Egg is the sub here for Recluse, as Recluse does not have power. Good dribble by Danny over the top, and what a good save. Nice interruption there by, is it, Vato. Vato? Remember I said I was going to mess his name up. I think it's Vato. And there's Baki again with an opening. Long cross. Brings it in deep here to Maverick. Maverick setting himself up. I like that slow play off the wall. And Egg again with a huge save. Egg playing very well. I don't know if he's been able to warm up. I don't know if he's cold. Look at that. Was that 4 passes? 4 beautiful passes. And Seiko able to finish that one off. Very nice play. Was that Tempeh he was playing with? No, that was Tag. So 1, 2, 3, and then finishes it on the 4th. Very good play there by Team PAC. So see Ankh able to get back in goal. I don't know if Egg started in goal, but he's already in goal. Big cross here down to Danny. And I was going to say, look, is that Docky again just wide open in the corner? It was not Docky, but Vato was able to find a lot of space. Good job clearing out. A little bit of miscommunication, I think, there, but they cleared it up. Carl playing positional defense here, trying to keep him to the outside. Danny just missing that extra effort. Just going to drop it back here to Maverick. Maverick setting himself up with the extra effort and finds that bottom corner. That was like a good, 22, 25-yard shot. Very rare that you see something that far out make it in. It might even been more than that. That might have been closer to the 30-yard area. Very good shot there by Maverick. I wonder if the extra effort had anything to do there. Owen, how have the games gone thus far today for PAC? You know, I just got on. My kids just got to bed. So I'm not 100% sure how games have been going for PAC. This is actually the first one. Very nice early goal, Owen. I don't know when you joined. About 4 passes back and forth between Tag and Seiko. Seiko able to finish it. And then I think you just saw that goal there. Very nice solo goal there from, I keep saying there, from Maverick. Hey, Shepard, what's going on? Welcome. Appreciate you coming back. Same to you, Owen. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. And I was sitting there chatting. So Seiko, you know, I keep talking about Seiko, praising Seiko for how good he is on the offense, and he shows it there again. I think maybe he took that shot by Maverick personal, and he was like, "Hold on, guys, like I got to get one back here. Let me get it." Shepard, you're on PAC, is that correct? I heard that you might be their keeper. Good ball. Oh, Danny just misses Docky. Immediately back. Good save by Egg. Man, I don't know if you guys heard or not. A couple people are trickling in. So Egg had to last-minute sub for Recluse. They were mid-scrim, and I don't know if it was with this team or a different team, but Recluse power went out. So they actually have lost Recluse. Great shot by Tag. Look at that 1-2 into the third shot. Absolute precision from these passes. I don't think they had to move at all. Look at this. So Tag comes in, makes that call, and look at that. He didn't even adjust at all. Immediately goes into the trigger, scoring that goal. Very difficult for Ankh to make that save. That is a super, super crisp play. That was great. That was a really nice play. It felt like early on, if I may, that Verite was controlling the pace of the game. But these couple goals back to back. Oh, Seiko's on his own again. Off the corner. Just misses. So very good try there by Seiko. Seiko trying to get him up 3 goals. Is not able to. Still has that 2-goal advantage though. Oh, sorry. With the camera, I was trying to get ahead of the play. And then Tempe gets a really good steal back to Seiko. Oh, Seiko plays through. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep it here. And see, you see Docky again. Very deep. Very deep. Basically like sitting in the box by himself. And that allows clears like that. And now Carl going to have to play catch up, using the extra effort, trying to break that angle. Docky slows it down, gets it to Vato. Vato brings it into the middle. Good break up there. I don't know if that was Carl or Seiko. But look at Seiko playing absolute end-to-end soccer. Coming all the way back into the box. At least contributing to that defense. I don't know if he got the header. But minimally contributing. So very good job. Nice clear there. I believe that was Tag again. Psycho has it open. He knows it, and he buries it, giving him the 3-goal lead. You know, this is something I've thought about quite a bit. I wonder, as the game develops, is the keeper going to become more of like a fifth man on the offense, like a sweeper or like a center attacking defender, or maybe like a defensive mid, something like that, where maybe they play on the half circle or the circle. Oh, gets him in transition. Good play there by Danny. And that was a very good pass, too. But are we going to see keepers playing up more? That's something I wonder as the meta develops and we see more people trying things out. Okay, Carl tried to get the grab there, but just misses. All right, so I believe time is about to run out here. They're not going to have enough time to get enough goals. So can Vato get one more? Tempe breaks it up there, so that is going to be 4-2. Let me find, you know what? I didn't get my notebook ready and pre this. Where's my pen? Here it is. All right, so this is PAC versus till I think was playing like kind of like a winger type. I wouldn't call him full-blown striker because I think he was coming back a little bit. But all right, game 2 starting here. Again, there's a lot of new faces, so to speak, here in the chat. I tend to just take a really wide view. I don't do a lot of crazy stuff with the camera. If you want me to do more with the camera, let me know and I can give it a try. But right now, I just want to give the best view of the field possible to allow you to see the play develop. And so if that's not something you like, let me know. And also, I tend to lean into play-by-play. If you aren't liking the play-by-play and you... Oh, Seiko... Oh, that is upsetting. I don't know why he dropped it there. That was a great timing by Seiko. I don't know how he knew he was going to drop that. But sorry, if you don't like the play-by-play and you prefer more of an analytical style, let me know if what you guys prefer, what you're watching, and I'll try to adjust the best I can and give you the best viewer experience. Also, if levels are off, let me know. So I can definitely adjust levels. Oh, good counterattack. Man, I'm sitting here just talking, having a good time with you guys, and we've got back-to-back goals within basically 15 seconds. So drop to Donnie. Oh, they were kind of working on shifting Egg back into keeper, and they timed that really well. You know, that's a really smart thing when you think about getting into the higher level, understanding where people spawn, where they're at, and then how to adjust your attack off of that. So I feel like that could be an opportunity. All right, so Tag's got it in the corner. Is going to bring it into Seiko, and Seiko crushes it, man. This guy in his positioning. But I got to give it to, was it Tag, I think, that made the pass? I already am forgetting. I think it was Tag. Yeah, Tag. Look at this, man. Drops it on a dime. Seiko gets just in front of the defender. The defender was going for a good clear, but the positioning of Seiko, that 1 step, 1.5 steps, however you want to call that, is the difference in a goal or not. Oh, and he finds the bottom right. What happened? This is 4 really quick goals. Holy moly. Just right there into the bottom. All right, so PAC has a little bit of a lead here. 2-goal lead, some breathing room. Seiko keeping up the heat, pressuring the defense immediately. They find Oni up top. You see Daki. Last game, Daki just kept getting open in the backfield over and over. Oh! I think that was a little bit of a misplay there from Tag. Totally lost track there of Yoshi, but Yoshi just missed and was not able to convert that. So very close attempt there. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Rensuke Kunigami? I don't know if I got that right, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, Seiko finding Tag. Tag again with the beautiful cross last time, not able to find Tempe. Tempe tries to immediately push it back in. Good defense there from Oni. Tries to go right back to Oni. Carl pushing it right back in. Deep to Danny. Nice job by Seiko. We talked about that last game where Seiko was just getting some absolutely great end-to-end type play. Oh, not able to find it over Ankh. So this is interesting. Seiko is usually a pretty committed, we'll say. I don't know what the right word is, but like always up as a striker. And then we got Tag, who seems to be taking that position. So Seiko playing more of a midfield. Dude, Seiko with these solo goals, man, is out of control. Finds that upper left corner. Rensuke says, do you know who scored so far? So Seiko has, I think, 2. Tag has 1, and I'm not sure who had the other. And then for Team Verite, was it Oni? Or did Oni have the pass to Danny? It was a really quick play right off kickoff and got him in transition as they were substituting their goalie. So Oni tries to fire back. Very good attempt. I mean, for me, he would have absolutely cooked me. But good defense there by Egg to shut it down. Seiko just misses, or was that a setup? Goes off the wall right back and finds the back of the net. Does this have where are they going to end with a 4-game mercy, or do they just keep it going here? I think that might have been planned by him to go, okay, they are going to do a mercy. Wow. Seiko, dude, he's a monster. He is an absolute monster. All right, so who had the goals, you were asking? So it was Oni who had the goal. Yeah, I can't remember who fed Oni. Well, the assist is right there, Danny. So I had it reversed. It was Danny. Danny basically got the kickoff immediately. All right, so let's see. Man, I should turn my light on so I can actually read my freaking book. Okay, so it's 2-0 for PAC. Oh, Rensuke, you're the flashy guy? Yeah, I'm not the flashy guy. All right, here. So Ankh does find himself in net. Egg is in his, so good rotations. Oh, he picked it up there. I didn't know if he was going to or not. Thought it might miss. Yoshi in the corner. Going to feed in. Good clearance there. I think that was Carl to Tag. Tag's got Seiko coming up. Tried to get ahead of that. And good break up there. I think that was Daki. And again, those of you who are new, if you got any questions or concerns about my camera work or the way I'm play calling, call it out. I take feedback. I want you to have a great experience. This is not the injured. Oh man, that was horrible camera work. The injured show. I want to give a good, a good experience for you. So, oh, Yoshi and Danny. I think that was open for Danny, so that's a good play to get it away from the defenders. Yoshi a little bit, I think, too far up. Good tackle. Is going to pick the ball back up. Passes it to Daki. Daki. Okay, I thought he was going to break up field, but slows it down. I actually like the way that Verite is playing right now. because when they were trying to match the speed of PAC, I don't think it was working. Beautiful wall pass there to Yoshi. Yoshi crosses it, just misses. Oh, man, that was a beautiful look. And slowing it down again. I like this. Good clear by Tempe. Right to Seiko. Seiko feeds tag. Oh, just a little overshot. Nice play by Tempe to grab that immediately. Finds Seiko. Okay, just misses Seiko. Good grab there by Oni. Oni going to come in. Nice big movement there. And doesn't find him in the midfield. Or I'm sorry, in the 18. Just barely going to miss. Good defense there. They get it back off the wall. Good grab by Egg. So this is a completely different play style than I think we saw in the last two matches. Very interesting. They're slowing it down, keeping it really wide, trying to break down those corners and then get into the inside, where I feel like before they were trying to match the PAC play style, which PAC to me is get an open man, hit a couple quick passes, and then get a nice aerial. Oh, did Carl just drop? Carl just running out into no man's land. Okay, he's back. Good smart play by Tag, slowing it down. Oh, a little bit of scary communication there. Good play by Tag, breaking it down. Oh, I didn't even see Seiko there in the corner. He's going to move to the midfield. There's the pass. Good break up by Daki. Taking as much space as he can. Oh, tries to get the interception there, but not able to. Seiko. Oh, finds Tag immediately. Good pass. Able to take up some space. Tag, dribbles. Dribble. Going to open up the field of view here just a little bit. Good job by Ankh scooping that up. Yeah, I think this might be a little too wide. If this is too wide, let me know. All right, good job by Danny. Nice tackle, and the keeper is there. Good job, Ankh. A little bit of a deflection. Carl scoops it up, sends it back immediately. I'm a little surprised by that. I don't know. Maybe that was a pass attempt. Yoshi wide open here. Self volley to Oni. Oni gets the goal, and that is a great play. This is not the first time that they've got the lead, but I would say this is the first time they've got the lead, and it looked like they were massively in control. I think the last time they got a really quick goal, so it was hard to tell what was happening in the match. But I feel like this is a completely different team than what we saw in the last two matches. Like I said, playing slow, methodical, very wide play, keeping the defense, basically having to be extremely stretched out. Carl finds himself in a 3-on-1, basically shuts it down. Very good job, but immediately comes back. Oh, Yoshi not able to get it. Good clearance from Carl. Very smart play. Can Tag pick it up? No, he can't. So the pressure's going to be coming back here very soon. Nice 1-2 pass with the third. Not able to convert. That was a play right there that looked like a PAC play. And that's what I was saying before. I think they... Oh, what happened there? I lost my words. I got to see what happened here. Did the goalie just overshoot it? That ball looked like it floated forever. So Tag drops a bomb. Yeah, that's still weird. I'm not sure. Somebody in chat, just, am I being dumb? Did that tip? Did that just... What happened? Oh, Seiko tries to get the little cheeky trap. Okay, Oni, good job. I like that little dribble to give himself a better angle as he's approaching. Good ball to Carl. Just misses, but Tempe able to pick it up. Passes back to Tag. Tag moving in. Good dribbling back to Seiko. Seiko tries to get it in. That was a bad angle on the camera, my fault. But really was getting cut off there by Ankh. Good play here into Oni. Oni sets himself up for the pass. Yoshi buries it in the top right. That was a great play. We've seen multiple setups where they self-set up into the pass, into the shot, and Oni turns it into a pass. Yoshi basically has a man behind him and in front of him and is able to capitalize on that position. So very good play here by Verite. First time that they've taken the lead twice in a game. So again, they've been able to really hold it strong. Daki with a good interception. Oh, another good interception. Not able to find his teammate. I think he was looking for Danny. Tag scoops it up. Oh, the slide just misses. Tag continuing to take space. Seiko going to be trailing. There it is to Seiko. Good play by Danny. But Tenpei immediately feeds it to Tag. Tag not able to scoop it up as that pass was very quick. Is going to go just a little bit past him. Nice play to Tenpei. Tenpei is, we talked about before, just great at feeding the ball in the middle. Oh, Tag. I think Tag might have been pre-shooting that one. What an absolute dime of a pass, as I've said before. They barely even have to move to get those shots. That is incredible. And Verite takes the first game. Or their first game, rather. That was the third. So that is 2-1 for Verite. And good job of Verite getting on the board. 2 saves coming out from Ankh. Egg had no saves. Again, not a slight against Egg. You know how the game is weird about what gets counted as a save or whatever. But just calling that out because Ankh with those 2 saves, you know, basically if those 2 would have gone in, they would have lost by 1 instead of won by 1. So good job by Egg. My dog's coming over here to get some snuggles. What's wrong? Go lay down. You're okay. You're okay. All right. So we got game 4 starting. Good tackle by Yoshi. Carl in the middle of the box. Going to start. Oh, good save by Egg. I was going to say going to start marking, but then that shot came out. Nice job by Tag, breaking through on Danny. The slide from Danny, do we see a drop? Yep, Tenpei. Does Tenpei pushes it back? Not able to find Tag on the cut, but now we got a 2-on-2 opportunity here. Pass comes in. What a save by Egg. So very good play here by Verite. A little touch to keep the dribble. Yoshi does get past. What? What was that? Interesting back play there. Does anybody know, like, what do you think the thought was? Is that just a misinput? Interesting play. All right, Carl coming up. Unusual to see him on the offense. Tries to bring it in. Not able to get it. Tenpei may have dropped. I don't know if Tenpei dropped or what's going on there, but Carl coming back to the middle. Oni. Oh, good shot by Oni. Good save by Egg. All right, Tag's got plenty of space. We'll see what he ends up deciding here. Goes for the cross to Carl. Carl going to get pressure from Oni. Goes back to Tag. Able to break down the defense. 2 at the top of the box. Off the back. Good clearance from Danny. Carl pushing it back in. Is not able to find Tag. So Yoshi and Oni going to be working up their left side. Top of the screen. Here comes the delivery, I'm sure. Oh, sets it up for himself. Good breakup from Carl. Yoshi's able to pick it back up. Oh, that was interesting. If he would have put that on net, there's a very good chance that was in. I don't think anyone would have been expecting that. Good clearance from Ankh. Those clearances are scary to me, in my opinion. Those are the ones where if it gets to the wrong person, that's not an own goal, but pretty close to an own goal as you're found with your pants down, not able to defend your goal. Good switch here to the top. Danny and Oni. Oni starts working his way into the box. Ankh coming up for support. We talked about this 2 games ago, if we're going to start seeing this in matches. Oh, man, I think Tenpei wanted to get that and then shoot it on net almost immediately. And that's the fear. When the goalie comes up, are you going to end up getting counterattacked immediately? Just missing that play. Good shot or good try by Yoshi. I don't know if Yoshi's character actually kicked at that or not. I didn't see, but that was very, very close. All right, so we're seeing what we saw last game, the early on last game now, where Verite playing very slow. Good pass, good save by Egg. That was a very clean pass. Oni finding the hole in the defense. I think played that very, very smart, very well. Up the wall to Oni. Up Oni is going to have an opportunity here for Yoshi, I'm pretty sure. Tempe finding himself, maybe, was he trying to maybe like keep Daki in check? I feel like you got to check that guy in the middle of the field and leave those people on the outside, because you're going to have time to come to the outside. But if you get it to that middle player, it's going to be a shot. Both players try to come up, neither able to get the header or the grab, and the lead goes to Verite. I thought Oni was going to pass. Even as I watched the replay, I thought Oni was going to pass again, but ends up finishing and burying it himself. Very good play. Let's see what PAC can do here. Big cross to Seiko. You know, that's a name I haven't been saying much this game. I don't think I said it much last game either. And we talked about how good of a scorer Seiko is. So I'm wondering if maybe is that the magic pill? Or magic pill? Oh, 2-0. First time going up by 2 goals here from Verite. I think maybe that's what it is. Is Seiko getting sucked into defense too much? Or, you know, what is going on? Because I would say that Seiko was a much bigger participant in the offense in those first games. Okay, Tempe. Good job holding on to it. Off the wall. Tag tries with the little back heel. Seiko gets it now. A little bit of a dribble. Tries to set himself up. And then a good break up there by Verite. Back to Seiko in the middle. This is where he's dangerous. Not able to break through the defense. Nice play by Oni. I think he used the extra effort there to get to the ball quicker. Very, very smart. Oh, Tag just missing the tackle onto the goalkeeper. That would have been a free goal. And what a touch there by Oni. Good job by Egg. That was very scary in my opinion. Almost had them up by 3 goals. Tag re-gets it. Shoots it into Ankh. Good positioning by Ankh to shut down that goal. Big cross into Yoshi. Yoshi's got some time. Oh, and actually like one touches it. I'm a little surprised by that. Opportunity to feed Seiko. Seiko on the break using the extra effort off the wall and finishes. This is exactly what I was saying just a few seconds ago. I hadn't been saying Seiko too often. And then Seiko shows you, you give him the ball and some space, this is what's going to happen to you. He's got so many different tools to attack with. And that is why he's in the top 100 of scorers in this game. Fantastic play there by Seiko. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. By PAC. Not by Seiko. That was a play by PAC. All right, good pass to Tag. Tag breaks through the defense. Finds Seiko again. Tag, what an absolute beautiful pass. This is, I say this like every single night I stream. And I really mean it. This is one of those times where I would love to be in the voice. And I wonder what the call was. Like, I don't know if you guys play shooters at all. I really like shooters. And especially arena shooters. They always have like weird names for different spots on the map. I wonder if that's something that's going to get developed and incorporated by teams. So when you can't see, like Seiko's here and they're saying, hey, pass it to me, I'm far post. Well, like, what is far post? That could be a pretty big area. And maybe he says, like, I'm Kirby. And Kirby, you know, it's this very specific spot in the goalie box or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I could see that becoming a thing. Daki. Okay, good job by Egg shutting that down. Carl with a big pass to Tempe. Tempe one touches to Seiko. Just misses Seiko. Tag picks it up. Flicks it to the middle. Good grab by Ankh. That was sketchy. Oh, and then an absolute bomb to Yoshi. Flicks it. Good defense. Was that Carl? I think that was Carl saving that one. Huge save. Almost gave themselves the second win. I like that wall pass by Danny. Breaks through. Nice dribble back. Gets it to Oni. Oni pulls back. Gets by Tag. Good ball to Yoni. Good breakup by Tempe. Ooh, Seiko just misses tag on the run there. Oni coming in. Breaking down the defense. Off the wall. Good job by Tenpei getting the header. Look, I have such a hard time getting those headers. I'm not going to lie. I have a really, really hard time. I don't know where to put my camera to position myself well. Beautiful ground pass to Yoshi, and Yoshi finishes it in the bottom corner. Did Yoshi get all 3 goals? We're going to have to check that. Yoshi might have got all 3. And I'm not sure who the defender was on that one, but you saw the defender out wide again. Oh, you know what? They have like almost the exact same character model. That's why. So Oni got 1 and then Yoshi got 2. Interesting. I wonder if that's an actual ploy by them. In that way, when you've got the same character model, it's very difficult for the other team to know who's who. Because like maybe, like with Seiko, maybe people get to know Seiko and it's like, oh, never let Seiko alone. But if there's someone else on the field that looks exactly like Seiko, and it could be Seiko, that might be an interesting strategy with character models. Because is it the exact same? I think it's the exact same. I'm saying that is the play. Excuse me, is the play. You know what? I just realized I forgot to take my notes on that one. What was the score on that one? Does anybody know? I think it was it 3-2? I think it was 3-2. 3-2 for Verite. So game scores are 2-2. I don't know if they're doing best of 5, best of 7, just playing for an hour. I'm not sure what they're doing. But Verite evens up the games. You see, Seiko back at the midfield again. I kind of like have this feeling that PAC is trying something different. Because every game we've ever seen, Seiko is just absolutely dominating the front. And then look at that dribbling, dude. He's ridiculous, man. How does he do it every time? Finds the perfect spot. He didn't have any more room. Buries it upper 90. It's so ridiculous. Carl breaks it up. Oh, I think he was trying to feed Seiko there. I like what he was thinking, but just a little not on the same page. And that leaves Oni open. Oni not able to take that space, though. I think his momentum was in the wrong direction. Oh, good try by Daki. Seiko just missing that. It's going to be playing with tag here. Flicks it. What? No. Okay, I tried to move the camera to see if we get a better shot on that. There's no way. What is this angle? Dude, what a great shot. That is out of control. All right, how's Daki going to respond in Team Verite? Ankh pushing up. Wait. Yep, Ankh pushing up. Oh, no, leaves it open. Seiko gets a third. Man, I feel like, is that like you're starting to feel bad play there? I don't know why the keeper dribbled up. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. But Seiko gives them a three-point lead. 3-goal lead. Yoshi out to Oni. Tag flips it to Seiko. Seiko's going to pick it up here. What does he do with it? Can he work his magic? Does he try to get to tag? He's dribbling. Does lose it. Gets a good slide, though. Oh, kicks it out, but not going to be able to find tag. All right. Going to feed it back to Oni here. No. Okay, Oni making a run. There it is. Not able to get quite to him. Nice shot. I'm going to try a slightly different angle. Oh, but you know what? But then that thing gets in the way. Yep, I hate that. That drives me nuts. Good pass by tag back to Carl. Carl tries to feed it in. It's a little hard to see where he was going with that. Daki trying to get some space. Shut down almost immediately there by Tenpei. Tenpei is getting cut off. Can't go to the goalie. Finds Carl. Carl to Seiko. Seiko and tag with a 2-on-0. What is Seiko going to do? Tries to shoot it, but good save by Ankh. Had tag on the side there. Ooh, good touch by Yoshi. I like that he did that to win it, but unfortunately wasn't able to find Oni. I'm sorry, not Oni. That was Daki. Nice pass back to tag. Good defense, though, from Oni. Yoshi with the little flick. Doesn't shoot it. It goes for one extra touch. And that is not going to be able to convert now. Tempe on the rush here with Seiko. Tempe flips, shoots, good deflection. Seiko not able to find it and convert, but immediately goes for the extra effort and slide. Carl, I don't know if Carl won that or Daki. I don't know who went to who. Good flip by Yoshi. Yoshi to Oni. Oni finds it. Finally able to get one. Good play there. Brings them within 2. Plenty of time. 1.5 minutes left. This is definitely not out of reach. Good try by Egg. That's a tough save. All right, tag pushes it out here to Seiko. I don't like how on top of the players this gets, but... Oh, just misses tag. Tag, that was close. Good save by Ankh. All right, Danny pushing out. Tag not able to get the slide. Danny still controlling. Gets the ball into the corner. Yes! Yoshi gets another. They pull within 1. That's what I'm saying. It's not out of reach. Never quit. Never give up. Keep pushing. Good play by Yoshi to find that. Sorry, my Discord just kept going. I want to make sure there's nothing crazy. All right, is Carl find tech? Oh, I don't think that's what he meant to do. Good flip by Yoshi. Egg's gonna smother it. Tag immediately to Seiko. Seiko on his own. Does he give him another one? Dude, he is out of control. I wonder what his, like, what do you call it? Like shot to goal ratio? I don't know if that's the right word. Yeah, he's just, man, that's ridiculous. All right, Carl, big cross. Wasn't sure if that was for tag or Seiko. I wonder if they had a little bit of the same confusion. Doesn't get it in the box to Ankh. Good flick, though. Get it out of there. Big center. Yoshi tries to find Daki on the outside. Tempe able to shut it down. Finds Seiko immediately. Tag is going to be streaking up top. Tag back to Seiko. Seiko back to Tag. No, doesn't go back to Tag. Works it himself. Good save by Ankh. I thought for sure he was going to go back to Tag again. All right. Egg. Those can be so annoying. Sometimes they take a weird bounce. And it like just pops over your guy and he doesn't grab it. Big cross, but Ankh showing up, shuts it down. Really good play there from Ankh. Ankh coming up with the attack as they are down 2 with about 45 seconds left. And Ankh is going to go back. Okay, he's kind of flirting there. Maybe trying to like fake him out, make him make a shot, go back, catch it. Good tackle by Carl. Oh, he found Tag. I thought Yoshi was going to clear that. Tipped. Carl back to Tag. Not able to find him. All right, Ankh dribbling out just a bit. Finds Yoshi. Yoshi flips. Good header with the shot. Egg makes the save. All right, Carl finding himself on offense here a little bit more than usual. And that is going to be game 5 for PAC.